guys, it's Jerry Miller. It's great to be with you. I'm inside Animal Connection, Charlottesville's longest running health food pet store.
Yay!
16 years in action. Here's the owner, Pattie Boden. Pattie, I'm excited because you're about to educate Charlottesville and Central Virginia on what is good for their animals.
And not so good for animals.
And what is bad for their animals.
Yes.
First, the positives. We're positive people here.
Sure.
I think a lot of people know about the vegetables. However, I did not know about the yogurt, the cottage cheese, and the blueberries.
Well, yogurt is great because every dog needs probiotics. It's good for their gut. It keeps digestion flowing. So we have yogurt. We also have cottage cheese. We try to use whole milk products when available. You don't want to use any fat-free because sometimes they have sweeteners in there that you don't want your dogs to have. Anytime you use kale or broccoli, you must chop it up very, very fine. A dog can't digest great big hunks of vegetables, so when your people tell you put whole green beans in it, they can't process a whole green bean. You've got to chop them up really, really fine. Blueberries are awesome for digestion. Eggs are a complete protein. Carrots, they just love them. Chia seeds are great for fiber, and they're very cheap, just a little sprinkling of those. And things like bananas. Dogs love bananas. They think they're getting a treat. In fact, sometimes I freeze them, slice them into little pieces, and that's a great treat for dogs.
That's a good idea. So are you seeing feeding the our pets, my wolf pack, separately these foods, or do you like mixing them in with their meals?
Oh no, we love mixing them, and it's really easy. You can see a bowl of kibble here. I've chopped up some kale. I'm going to take an egg, put it right in their hole.
Get out of town.
Yep, they whole, and even I'm going to break up the eggshells.
You put the shells in there?
Yeah, because the calcium is great for them, and they love it. So now you've just made your dry food a whole lot healthier.
And do you beat it up here? Do you stir it, or you just serve it like that?
You mix it up. We take some broth or water, and we'll pour it on here, because when you use a manufactured dry food, now you've taken all the moisture out, and dogs really need the moisture. So now we've just elevated a very inexpensive dry food meal to something that's really going to benefit your dogs.
Now, are we seeing this? Obviously, it's going to taste better for our dogs.
Absolutely.
They're going to like it. How is this going to impact them from a digestive standpoint?
Oh, well, just the roughage and the extra protein is going to help them. A dog takes around 70 hours to digest a dry food meal, whereas if he's eating just fresh food, raw meat and vegetables, it would take 12 hours. So this is going to help shorten that process and not wear and tear his immune system so much. It's going to be far more beneficial to the dog.
The good foods to eat for the dogs. Now we're going to talk potentially some no-nos, some no buenos.
These are no bueno. So we have grapes. That's
Okay.
a popular no-no for dogs.
Totally.
Raisins, especially important if you have kids and you're feeding them raisins and they drop them off the high chair. Not good for dogs.
So even a few grapes or raisins are bad?
They can be very toxic,
Okay.
exactly. Macadamia nuts are surprisingly toxic for dogs. Great for cocktail parties, not for your dogs. Same thing with walnuts. I mean, we all like them in our yogurt and our granola. Not good for dogs. Onions, chopped up raw onions, not good for dogs. I have peanut butter up here because a lot of people like to use a little piece of peanut butter if they're trying to give dogs
Like some medicine.
Right, some medicine,
Right.
sure. So, but you got to be careful because some of the commercial grade peanut butters have xylitol in them, which is very, very toxic for dogs. I would only use a very fresh ground peanut butter that you know that's nothing but peanuts. And then probably the most important thing, well, in our world, one of the most important things is hops, beer. Beer,
My world.
good for us. Hops are not good for dogs. And a lot of people are making dog treats using the leftovers from making beer. If they are spent grain, fine, but you want to stay away from hops.
Pattie's tips, guys, keeping your dog healthy and living long. That's what Animal Connection is all about. 16 years in business. The good, the bad, and the beautiful of the animal world right here at Animal Connection. Cheers.